In our way, we are nonlinear people. And what that means is that time goes in more than one direction. It doesn't just go forward. It can go backwards too, and it can jump forward, meaning the future. And the way this happens is, first of all, it requires that you come to peace with your past difficulties so that you learn how to face your present difficulties and also the future ones, because difficulty is a part of life. It's a teaching experience. And when you learn from it and make the best of it that you can, you transform it into a blessing. And part of that process includes releasing the emotion in a healthy way by doing something helpful to somebody. That's how you release the emotion of anger, fear, and sadness. And then you start using your mind and you start thinking, okay, what can I learn from this? How can I make the most of that? And that's how you come to peace with it. And that turns into a blessing because you're going to get knowledge and wisdom and peace. And now you can use that to help others and give guidance to others because we're all related. We're all connected. That's how we bless one another. So difficulty is a part of life, but it's not a bad thing. It's just a process that once we complete, it becomes beautiful. It becomes a blessing. And so when you're at peace with your past, then at any time you can look at it. Look at something you've learned years ago, and you will see something new. Because when you're living a healthy life, as you're moving along your path, you slowly comprehend more and more and more. So let's say you're going 5 years down your path, you can stop and take a look at something that happened 10 years ago. And you will see something new because now you comprehend more. So you will see something new in your past and you'll learn something new. Then you bring that back to the present moment and use it to help you and others. So you jumped into the past and jump back to the present. Another thing that we do is we can visualize in private. You visualize a future that you would like to see. And you act like you're already there. That's why I said do this in private so nobody thinks you're crazy. So you do that for a few minutes, then you come back to the present moment. And what that process does is it puts something in your mind to help you receive inspiration, to help you achieve a nice future. So it's like a gift from the future to help you in the present moment. See, you jumped into the future, you got something, came back. This is nonlinear. What I just said here, this is something you can do too. And it will help you in your life. It will help you through difficult times. And it will help you through good times too. It'll help you to enjoy good times even more than you ever could before. In other words, when you kiss your honey, it'll feel even better than before. I believe that's worth it. So this is why we are non-linear. That's why I use that term, that we don't just go forward. We can go backwards too, and we can jump forwards to the future. But you always come back to the present moment because the present moment is the most important moment. The reason why is because whatever you're thinking right now, that's going to influence your future. So if you have peace, that influences peace. So that's why it's important to be at peace with your past. So you have a better chance of a peaceful future. This is why people say, before we know where we're going, we have to really understand where we have been, and we have to be at peace with that. That's why people say that. All of what I just described is nonlinear. So this is why we don't have a word for goodbye. Because goodbye is a linear term. So in Lakota, there's no word for goodbye. And I just told you the reason why. Instead, we say until next time, which in the Lakota language is Toksa. I invite you to come visit my website at wolakota7.com. You can see the address on the screen, and here you can learn about the books that I've written and also some of the services that I offer. For example, spiritual consultation and Lakota language lessons. And you can see the books that I wrote, and one of them, called Keya Mato Stonehearts, I wrote with my wife. And if you would like to order these books or order any of my services, you can see all the information on the screen. And for more questions, please write to me at the email address that you see at the bottom right of the screen. Thank you very much for listening to this video, and I really appreciate your support of this channel. Also, thank you for the comments that you leave. I read them all, and I really appreciate them. And if there's information here that can help you, then that's cool. And if not, then, well, that's okay too. And thank you very much for being a part of this community. I invite you to visit my other channel, which is called Lakota Language from the Heart. And I'm putting a link to it in the video description. So check out my new channel, which is exclusively about learning to speak the Lakota language from the heart. Everything is a circle. There is no end. So that's why we say until next time, which in Lakota is Toksa.